Jabber with Bill Dance real quick on live?
Sure. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. I mean, you know him. You actually know him.
Yeah. Show my sister. Hola!
We're live right now.
We're live at the ICAST. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm James. I love you all. I also love Bill Dance, and I think that he is going to be joining us here in just a second. And oh, there's trouble.
Yes, we do.
Now, look,
I was telling Will, and I'd gotten to the point. I said, honk your horn 3 times.
oh,
And
I don't know what to do with that.
He's telling the lost story right
Oh.
now. We got one lost on the leg. In your cheek.
I said, honk your horn. I said, can you hear it? And he said, no. And listen, I said, get your shotgun out and shoot it 3 times. he went, he did. And I said, did you hear the shot? And James said, no. And he said, I can't believe this. You bring me all the way up here from Birmingham, take me out in the swamp, and get me lost. And we hadn't caught a fish. And I said, we'll be okay. And I turned and I looked and I saw the framework of an old duck blind that had a rope on it. And I said, Mike, you know where the framework, I got him on the phone and I said, Mike, you know where the framework of that duck blind is with the yellow rope on it? He said, oh, exactly. Go straight to it and make an immediate right. And I said, okay. I went to it, made an immediate right, moved through the trees. It's like a swamp, ain't it?
It was a swamp.
And, so we moved through it, and I said, I know where I am. I said, now let's. I said, I'm back on course. Mike said, good. So we
The fact of the matter is, the way Bill tells the story, it's like we were lost for 13 minutes, when in fact, it was getting dark, the mosquitoes were coming out, we started hearing like, now in the background. It was like, I started being a little bit like my life was being threatened.
well, tell him about the big bass we caught.
Oh, it was so big, it was about that big, right?
I didn't catch a fish, and he caught 3. You could put all 3 of them in a bucket, and he wouldn't weigh a pound. And he said, how long are we going to do this? And I said, not much longer. We packed up, went home. I said, I hope you'll come back. He said, not with you.
Facebook, by the way. And so yesterday you interviewed me with 3 questions, and now I'm going to ask you 3 questions. You got this? All right. So, your favorite lake to fish ever?
My favorite lake would have to be a lake. I was a shallow fisherman, growing up fishing the oxbows and the cypress swamps that you're familiar with, where we got lost on. And if I got in water over 6 feet, that was deep water for me. It was all shallow water fishing object. And I went to Pickwick Lake. My wife and I. My boat pulled up. There was a guy in front of that boat named Glenn Endridge. Guy in the middle, his name was Ray Scott. Guy in the back of the boat was the guy with the TWRA, Tennessee Wildlife. And we sat there and talked a minute. It was the first time I ever saw Ray Scott. And Glenn said, I had met Glenn before, the best bass fisherman I ever met in my life. He was a deep water fisherman. He said, that's a creek channel point right there, Bill. I said, it is? And what's a creek channel? He said, throw out on that point, put your heavier sinker on that 1/4 ounce, put your 3/8 on. I said, I don't even have any 3/8 sinker. He threw me a few. So put that worm and throw toward the lock house on Pickwick Dam, and let it go down about 22 feet. I said, 22 feet of water? And he said, yeah, we had a good morning. We were catching them. How did we catch those fish? Right? I said, around 26 feet. I said, y'all were catching bass 26 feet deep? And so I threw out.
And you got to remember, this is in the 1800s, right?
Oh yeah, it was back then. I saw the what was it?
Pterodactyls are flying about.
The Santa Maria come by with Columbus on it. But we fished. They left. They said, let's go to breakfast. We'll meet you in an hour. We got some stuff to do. So I put that sinker on and I threw it like he said. And it went down, I said 18 and 19 and 20 and 21 and 22. And I moved it one time and boom, a bass hit it. 2.5 pounds, I reeled him in. And Diane was with me in a little John boat. Got him up to the boat and I was breathing. I was just so excited that everything was changing Bill Dance, his form of fishing. And I just had so many mixed emotions right at that point, knowing that we had a deep water tournament, possibility of a deep water tournament at Beaver Lake, Ray's first tournament up in northwest Arkansas. I caught that fish, I got him in the boat, and I said, Diane, do you see what I just did? Did you see what your husband just did? And she said, you caught a bass. I said, no, I caught a bass 22 feet deep. And she said, that's nice. Yeah. I said, no, I've never done that. I couldn't believe that I could catch a fish at deeper water. At that moment, it changed my whole direction in the way I fished. Because I knew if I was going to compete in these tournaments, I wanted to do something different that the rest of the field was doing. And most of the field was shallow water fishing. So I set out, Glenn said, just look for something different. First place I found was an old road bed, logging road, in the timber. Threw up on it, 17 feet. I found a school of bass. Got on a deep water ledge, 60 feet, hopped up to 30 feet, dropped back off, and I threw there. Found another school. Well, anyway, I limited out every day in the tournament, and it was deep water fishing, and I knew I was on the right track. And all the other guys, we caught these on spinner baits, we caught them on top water baits, we caught them on worms throwing in the bushes. And I listened real closely, and no one said deep water. So I told Ray, I said, don't ask me how deep I caught it. He said, why? I said, don't ask me that. He said, okay. Well, anyway, next day of the tournament, I caught another limit. Next day, we weighed in, and I finished second, and Stan Sloan in Nashville finished first. Shallow water. Yeah. Using a pinfish, a bomber spin stick. But Stan was an excellent fisherman, and at the next tournament, I caught my fish jigging in a treetop on Smith Lake, 50 feet deep. I saw birds working, I eased over, and I thought it was a school of fish. So I put a spoon on, jigged it, and I hung it. And I said, that's a treetop. And shook it, boom, the Kentucky bass hit it. Well, the limit then, and that particular tournament at Smith's, was
7?
No, I think it was 15.
Oh, well, oh gosh, that was way back.
Yeah, I know Ross Barnett was 15, and I think Texas was 15 at Rayburn. But I went on, caught my fish deep. So to answer your question, you asked me 45 minutes ago.
I forgot what the question was.
I do too. I just started rambling. But anyway, it was
Favorite lake?
Pickwick Lake was my favorite lake, because that taught me how to fish deep water. And deep water carried me through those early days of the tournament where I was fortunate enough to place good or win. And Rayburn, 17 to 22 feet. Ross Barnett, 15 to 20 feet. Smith Lake, 50 feet. And I knew that first bass I caught 22 feet of water. I said, the emotions started to change. I learned what a topo map was. I learned with Glenn's help. I learned how to read intervals, fast breaks, fast drops, anything irregular on the floor of the lake that would hold fish. So I did that at Pickwick.
Yeah.
And before that tournament, I went back to Pickwick and I fished deep. And I learned that technique of fishing deep. And the only difference in deep water or shallow water, it just takes the bait a little bit longer to get to the bottom.
Yeah.
So,
So
Pickwick, answer the question he asked, Pickwick Lake.
Okay, so I have a really unusual question for you. In the archives of Bassmaster magazine, we have black and white photos of you doing inexplicable things. So one of them is you half naked chasing around a pig, and then another one is of you half naked dancing like a hula girl. So
that was it.
Yeah, of course.
I remember that was at Clark Hill, I think.
Okay.
Ray had a deal where we were in a barn. Everybody was on each side in the barn, but the hallway of the barn had a lot of hay in the bottom of it they put down. They turned his pig loose, and he was just greasy. He was greasy, like a greasy piece of bacon. And Henry Reynolds, outdoor editor for the Memphis paper, and then later president of OWA, Outdoor Writers Association, he and I were supposed to catch that pig. And that pig had come by, and I'd dive, and I'd grab him, and I'd hold him, and he'd just shoot right out of my arms. And I said, Henry, when I grab him, you've got to fall on him. He said, I ain't falling on a pig. I said, we got to catch him. We got to win this thing. And here comes the pig again. I said, get there, get there. And the pig would go by, and finally I got him trapped, and I dove on him, got him around my face, and I said, quick, Henry. And I hit him around the leg, and I'm trying to hold him, my hands going like this. I said, get out here, get him. And we caught that pig. We finally caught him.
You did get it. Okay.
And then the next night, Ray was always putting on some kind of shenanigans. And he called me up on the stage, and he said, a lot of people don't know this or aware of this, but Bill Dance holds the Tennessee record for hula hoops. And he said, Bill, would you show everybody how to hula hoop? And I said, well, yeah.
Of course.
And I put it around, I started this, and pants.
Wait, how'd it go?
I was going like this, and my britches fell down. And I was holding it up, and I was doing la-ta-ta-ta-ta, la-ta-ta-ta. And he put all that bull in his book. And I told him, I said, the only reason your book sold is because my picture was in it. And he went, that ain't true. But those were...
That's it. Okay, yeah. I had to get to the bottom of that story. And then I get to ask you 3 questions. So the third one is, and this should be the easiest one of all, is of all the writers and editors you've ever fished with, who was your favorite to share a boat?
Now,
This should be so easy.
Question coming from you.
What?
As the editor of Bassmaster magazine, the senior editor
Yeah.
who writes, and I will say, this guy is the senior editor of Bassmaster, the editor of Bassmaster magazine, and writes some of the greatest articles. And do you know him? Here he is, James Hall. Bassmaster magazine. Look at it, and you'll always see him holding up a nice bass, which I caught.
There it is.
There it is, James Hall.
All right. Thank you, my love.
How long have you been with Bass?
I've been with them 26 years now.
26 years. That's fabulous.
Yeah.
And has written so many great stories. But you've never written one on me.
Oh, I have.
Have you?
But I forgot that you didn't know how to read, so you wouldn't have experienced.
Maybe I missed it. That's it.
I'm gonna send it to you in the mail. It was really good too.
You're a good guy, buddy. I love you to death.
I love you back. Well, thank you for this interview, Bill.
I'm sorry
Now
we
we got
got
it.
so long.
No, it's all. I expected nothing less.
But to get the real play in it.
Yeah, you had to get it. Well, thank you for your time. You're the best ever in the history of ever.
God bless you. You can play dominoes if you want to.
You're so crazy.
We'll call you.
And we're gonna go
But
fishing.
I promise you, I'm gonna have them corral this
Yeah.
time
Okay. Good.
in an open water lake.
I like it.
Yeah, we're not going back in the-
we're not getting lost. Beautiful. All right. Thank you. Is that okay?
Thank you. That was great.
No, I will always talk to Bill Dance. One of my favorite things to do ever.
You mic it up. Thank you, James Hall, for starting this out on such a positive note. People would much rather hear you and Bill Dance talk probably for an hour rather than me and Chase wander around the floor. But what a good start to the morning, and thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. That was
look,
great.
Anytime I have an excuse to talk to that guy, I am in. So thank you for that.
And now we've pinned him in. He's signing autographs. I mean, this is what it's all about right here. Thank you, Mr. James Hall. All right, so now we're going to do some walking. As we talked about yesterday, we kind of cut the show floor in half. We're going to go to the other half today, Strike King, Z-Man, some of the other booths that we didn't get to yesterday. Chase Sansom is already waiting for us at the Strike King booth, so that's where we're headed now. Just bear with us. Going to be doing some walking, and then, see some new baits, see some new products. It's going to be so much fun.
And please let us know in the comments what you want to see. We are reading these live, so if you have any suggestions or you want to see a certain angler, please tell us.
Once we get there, we should be linking up with 2025 Bassmaster Classic champion Ethan Fothergill. So he says he will be over here and not busy, but as you would expect, he's a busy man here at ICAST. Check out Pradco later too, some new stuff from them.
I think we tagged.
Kyle, someone just asked, is Jimmy Houston here?
I haven't seen him. I don't know if he is or not.
That's what I was about to say. I haven't spotted him yet, but that's also, this place is huge.
Yeah,
So
you could go 3 days and not see somebody. It's not unlikely at all.
also, someone just asked, what's Garmin releasing? And we can go check that out.
Yeah, we
at
can
some
check it
point.
out. I think it's on this side of the show. I want to say they came out with a new kayak motor. I know that for sure. We got to see a little bit of that on the water day, which is before the new product showcase. Besides that, I'm really not sure.
Mais maciço, né, na verdade.
There they are. We got them. We got them.
Dun 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 dun.
As promised.
Easton Fothergill.
2025 Bassmaster Classic champion.
Please take my mic from
Easton
me.
Fothergill. Okay. All right, Easton. So we're here in the Strike King booth. I think this is the first time I've got to talk to you that you're not busy talking to somebody else. So
I had a good time.
really appreciate you making the time for us today.
Of course, man.
Let's walk through some of the new products. You know, I made the comment last night. It seems like Strike King every year, you hear about 2 or 3 of the releases, you know, exciting stuff, and then you get to the booth and then there's like 50 new releases. So we're starting here. Tumbleweed, this is one you're excited about. Kind of walk us through it, your experience with it so far, how you're rigging it. I think that's a thing a lot of people are wanting to know. And just give us the rundown.
Yeah, so this is the first bait I've ever had input on, creating, so it's kind of a special one for me. It's got a 12-side main body, 10 different strands going through it, and it's got little bulges on the appendages here, traps air bubbles when it's sinking, creates some buoyancy, and also when you're twitching it, the air bubbles release from the bait, so it's super natural. It comes in a floating version, which I throw on a drop shot, and a sinking version is the one I throw weightless. And you also shove a Nico weight in it and make it sink a little bit. So, but the clearer water, the better with this bait. Just super finesse bait. Ideally for smallmouth is my favorite way to fish for it.
So give us your color rundown. There's obviously a ton of different colors. You've got more, I would say, shad colors. I don't know that it imitates a shad necessarily, but shad colors, your traditional green pumpkins, black and blues. Kind of give us a rundown of when you're using what. Like, does that vary on, obviously, water clarity, I'm sure, species, kind of give us your rundown there.
Right, so up north, where I'm from, Minnesota, there's a lot of times the smallmouth key in on super small crawfish, and that's when you throw your green pumpkins. We got other craw colors here. That one's green pumpkin body with orange appendages, and then we also got shad colors. We got your whites. We got, that one's called grape whiskey, and then somewhere around here, Chase stole it from me. It's called lemon drop. That's my favorite color right there. This one imitates, the super small minnows very well with the kind of translucent appendages. So we got colors that cover every forage that they feed on. So tumbleweed's one I'm super excited about.
All right, what else do you want to show? So obviously,
we'll do the hog fauna.
Someone just asked, are you using multiple on one hook or one?
I'm using just one typically. If I want to use multiple, that's when I'll go to the sexy bug. It's got two of them kind of that has a lot of action.
So now that we have the opportunity, go grab us one of those, because I think that's a very interesting bait as well. All right, so give us the rundown of this. You and I were kind of laughing yesterday because this one, just looking at it, I feel like more people would have a harder time conceptualizing what you're doing with this. So walk us through it.
So it's actually a super versatile bait. We come in a 2 and a 3 inch size in this bait. And as you can see here, you can break it in half, and it's a super finesse Ned rig bait. And you can also wacky rig it, and you can also just put the hook in the middle and put the weight in one side, and it's a Nico rig. So super finesse style bait. And when you rig this one, it's a little more erratic than your tumbleweed style bait. So it's just another variation of that dive style bait that we came out with this year, and also one that I'm super excited about. So
outstanding. Let's keep moving. We'll go right behind us. This is a happening booth, so I feel like it's hard to find somewhere to get in.
We're popular.
Maybe some of the new sizes, the Z2, is that right? Yeah. Obviously, that's been a bigger trend here of late, the bigger minnow style bait. Have you had the chance to throw this one and kind of walk through your applications when you would use this versus like the 3 or 4 inch?
Yeah, so the first time I got to throw this bait was right before Lake Fork. I stopped at Murray near the Strike King factory, and the first time I threw it, and I just put a giant flipping hook in it and just ripping it on clay points, and I wrecked him on Murray on a herring spawn. That was the first time I got to play with this bait. Super cool bait. Z2, as we all know, is a super popular bait, and just to have a bigger size, it seems like the trend lately is to bigger minnows, so that's one that I'm super excited about. So many different uses for that bait. Yeah, and also we have the Spotlight Shimmy minnow, both in a 3 and a 5 inch. And then we got the split tail minnow over here. So lots of new minnows from Strike King this year, and yeah, super excited about all of them.
Excellent. Right behind us, new topwater. It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's a unique profile, obviously popping style bait, but definitely unique in its own right. The shape, the body. Keith Combs yesterday was explaining to me kind of some of the features that allow this bait to not roll. Because a lot of times with that style bait, you speed up the retrieve and the thing wants to go on its side.
Right.
A lot of features in this bait allow it to be more upright regardless of the speed.
Yeah, and this bait comes in a 3 and a 4 inch size, so you can cover all your forages with that. And the cool thing about this bait, it's got a magnet in it, and that's striking. I got to hear some of the underwater footage of this bait, and it's super loud underwater. That magnet knocking every time it spins around, so super unique sound with this bait, and definitely a fish catcher for sure.
2 different sizes, right?
Yep.
I don't know what.
3 and 4 inch size.
Okay, yeah. So there's the smaller one, little cute little guy.
Yep.
So regardless what kind of forage you're fishing, there's one for you.
Yeah, there's a plethora of colors here, obviously, and catch fish anywhere in the country, as we all know.
So right behind us, yesterday we got the chance to look at the final copy weedless. The actual final copy's been out for a little bit. Now there's a weedless version. It's got essentially a top hook that's hidden based on or underneath the plastic. Is that a bait you've had experience with yet, or one you're excited to throw?
I have had some experience with it. The thing about this bait is made out of TPE material, so it's super durable bait. And, you can catch as many fish as you want with this bait, and it won't get torn up. So We have the harness style that as we all know, and now we have this one that we're all super excited about. This is a great one. With it being TPE, it fishes a lot lighter than our final copy. So this is the one for skipping around docks, laydowns, that sort of thing. So final copy weedless is the one for your shallow structure for sure.
And he made Keith Combs yesterday made a comment to me, like one thing that makes this bait a little more unique than some of the other harness style swim baits. So a lot of the other ones, you know, they're great, but you're having to reel it very slow. Like you can't fish it super fast because it'll ride up in the water column. This one, based on the weight in the bottom of the stomach, like you can actually cover water, kind of cast and wind it like a spinnerbait.
Yep, you can slow wind this one for sure, a lot slower than a lot of competition. So the final copy of the normal one, you know, that one, as I know, is super unique. It's got both the bottom little place to put the hook, and you can also put it on the top if you want to fish, you know, over top of brush piles and that sort of thing with the final copy. So 2 variations, I would call a shallow and a deep model now, so I'm super excited about that.
Excellent. What else we got here? Yesterday showed me the Slim Shiner, Slim Swimmer.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
4-inch slim swimmer. Sansom's on my way.
Hey, there's Chase Sansom. Hey, Chase. Good to see you today.
Excuse me, can I steal this one? Yeah, this is the 4-inch Rage Slim Swimmer. You know, we all know the Rage Swimmer's been around for a long time, so to have the slim one, it allows the tail to have a little bit more erratic action. And yeah, this is one I'm super excited to throw into A-Rig around home in Minnesota. And it's also, like Kyle said yesterday, it's going to be a great spinnerbait trailer. So this one will have a lot of uses, and I'm super excited to throw this one.
Chase, think you can catch one on that?
That's it, hope so.
Yeah.
Chase approves, so I approve.
That's really the final approval.
Yeah.
Strike King was worried about releasing it until they heard if Chase liked it or not. So, and then obviously one of the bigger ones this year, the Hogfather Jr., going to be a glide bait. Tackle Warehouse guys are currently, checking it out right now. So always good stuff from them. But
we can talk a little bit about
it.
They're occupied, but this is Tater Hog right over here. He's been building baits, for a super long time. He's been super successful in that business, and he just couldn't get him out to the masses like he wanted to. So Strike King paired up with Tater Hog. Here he is right here.
Let's have him talk about it.
I brought you into a lot of interviews. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey,
we are live on the Bassmaster YouTube
live.
channel.
Bassmaster. Hey, Bassmaster
so don't mess up,
YouTube.
Tater Hog.
I mess up a lot there, Easton.
But no, Strike King has collabed with Tater Hog here to make the Hogfather. Yeah, here we go, right here. And he's been super successful building these throughout the years, and now we're all super excited to be able to bring this out to the masses. Everyone can get their hands on these now. They're going to come in at $45, super affordable for a glide bait, and I've thrown a lot of them lately, and they all swim perfectly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing with the glide bait.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I was the most impressed with is the consistency of the bait and how well it performs each one out of the package. It's a very versatile bait. It fishes well fast, slow, and medium. It has just the right sink rate that most glide bait fishermen are going to like. And others that want to fish it a little deeper, it has some adjustability where you'll be able to add a little bit of weight to change the sink rates.
Yeah, this is one we're all super excited about here at Strike King, and like he said, it's going to be a fish catcher. It's dialed in for sure. Thanks, Tater Hog.
You always hear stories like when you guys are developing these baits, somebody takes them out, field tests them. Surely somebody's caught a giant on those early on.
Well,
so there's got to be a fun story there.
On Strike King's YouTube page, they did a backstory with me, and I went to a local place in Rockingham, North Carolina, and believe it or not, there's video. It's on YouTube. The first fish I caught, I threw it out there, and it was an 8-pounder. And there wasn't one, there was 2 on at one time. And you can see me, I'm getting ready to boat flip them. One gets off, but I landed the other. That's the truth. It's on YouTube. It's cast to catch. So that was the first fish I caught on the Strike King version of my bait.
How about that? Well, we appreciate you running it down for us. That is from the man himself. Very cool bait, and one that I'm sure a lot of people are excited to throw. Cost of entry a lot of times for those swim baits, the handmade ones, is a little tougher. But for somebody wanting to get into it or a tournament angler, that seems like a great bait.
The main reason I did this is I could never make enough for the people that wanted them, and now I got a company like Strike King behind this, and they can get the bait to the masses so everybody can enjoy this awesome design.
Outstanding. We appreciate you a ton. Good stuff. Easton, anything else you want to show us? Rods, reels, anything new?
Thanks, guys.
New that you'd like to show us, there's definitely more baits. Definitely tell us
we
more
can find
baits.
us some more baits.
All right, well, let's do it. We're following you. You're the leader.
All right. We do the Rage Hog. This is, here we go. This is your traditional, I would call it maybe a lizard style bait, but, revolutionized, more modern lizard, I guess you could call it. So this is one that's going to be great on your Carolina rigs, and also a really good finesse style flipping bait is how I see it. So it comes in a 4 and a 5 inch. As you can see, all of our colors that Strike King is known for. And yeah, we just felt like this was a hole in our Rage line, so now we're filling up that hole, and yeah, one we're super excited about.
How are you rigging that? I mean, Texas rig, Carolina rig. What are your kind of thinking?
I'm putting that in Texas rig. I'm flipping her on wood. That screams wood to me. So
I hear you. Yep, Rage Hog and wood.
Rage Hog and wood.
It's great.
Everything sets up. You approve?
I'd probably put it on a crankbait myself, but
that's
neither here nor yeah, probably so.
That's Sansom logic.
Some more stuff over here, right?
We got some stuff over here. Start on the right, go left. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that worked for me.
Here on the end, we got new colors in the pinger and the homemade minnow. It's been a really good bait for us. A fish catcher for sure. Just new colors and the homemade pinger minnow that we all know about.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is going to be that perch one right there. Super natural one, and it's great where I'm at right now in Minnesota. Super natural. Here we have the rattling thunder cricket. As we all know, the thunder cricket's been around for a long time, and now we put a rattle in the blade. It's going to have a super unique sound when this thing's going through the water. And the fish have seen so many chatterbaits the last couple of years. Just a new sound, and it's going to be something that'll trigger a lot of those fish to bite. So this is one we're super excited about here at Strike King, is the rattling thunder cricket.
Who comes up with the names?
It's not me. It comes up with the names. I'd win after Chase Sansom if I had this opportunity. Yeah.
What would you
Maybe
name
next
it?
time.
What would you name it, Chase?
Probably a thunder cricket.
Well, I guess we nailed it. Here we have the Bitsy chicken, just like the clicking chicken over here, but just a smaller size. Super finesse topwater bait. There's a lot of times in the fall they get keyed in a super small shad. Yep. And yeah, the Evader we released last year at ICAST. This is just a new size. We had the 70 and the 90, and now we have the 80 size. So we've got all kinds of sizes now in the Evader. And yeah, it's a fish catcher for sure. I've caught a lot of smallmouth on this bait. It's kind of a sneaky smallmouth bait, and it's also good on herring lakes, as we all know. So.
How's it going?
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Am I done?
Anything else?
We're done?
Unless you want to go lose.
Sure.
You want to go lose?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Let's go on the other side. We're not done yet, guys. I'll catch
Did he call you Ethan?
He called me Ethan.
Mr. Crappie, not impressed by the classic chain.
Are you Ethan now?
Ethan
I'm
Fothergill.
Yeah.
How about it? All right, Ethan, show us, or Ethan, my bad. Let me
Well,
get it
We'll
right.
start with the LFS series rods. We originally released these last year at ICAST. It's been super successful for us here at Luz. Right here we have the 6.9 medium light. It's one of my favorite rods for smallmouth. This is my tumbleweed rod. It's got a super light tip, but it goes straight to backbone, super whippy. You can just whip super light baits out there. And yeah, I love the cork handle, and they're super sensitive, and they're very affordable. I believe they're $130. So
I was gonna say, I remember when these came out, it was a really good price point rod. It seems like over the course of the last year, you see a lot of elites actually throwing this rod. So I mean, that certainly attests to the quality, because there's plenty of rods, maybe more expensive that you guys can use, but like I've seen a lot of guys actually throwing that rod this year on the Elite Series.
100%. I'm gonna have a deck full of the LFS series rods in a couple weeks here at St. Clair. So I love that thing, and it's super good.
All casting rods though?
All casting rods.
Yeah.
Casting rods with minnows.
Okay, nice. New school. All right, any reels? Anything new from the reel side?
I'm gonna jump in here for a second. So I'm reading the comments.
Sorry.
And I just wrote a comment that says, "Let Easton know that Cletus says that you look cute."
Cletus says I look cute. Well,
Yeah.
I'm flattered to hear that. So thanks, Cletus. Here's the new custom pro that we had from Lew's. This is the first one that we introduced the paramag braking system to. You know, the paramag system is a centrifugal force braking system, so when you first cast, the braking system actually goes closer to the magnets and actually kind of slows down the spool. And then as your bait slows down, the brakes go more closer to the spool, away from the magnets, and it allows your bait to keep going. So it doesn't hinder your casting distance whatsoever, but when you have it dialed in, you don't even have to thumb the spool at all. You just throw the bait out there like Chase is doing at me right now. And yeah, it's a braking system we're all super excited about. Hook spins in. Did that catch him, Chase? It caught me. It did catch me. You got me. But eventually we're going to integrate all the paramag system into every Lew's reel in the future. Every year we're going to do it in one to more reel. And yeah, it's a groundbreaking technology, and it's very good for sure. So.
Anything else?
I think that's it, man.
Seems like you're all talked out.
Kind of ran out there. Thanks for coming over, guys.
We appreciate you for doing this. Didn't get the chance to come to Strike King yesterday. You knocked it out of the park. I feel like we literally covered everything that's new here, pretty close anyways. And we appreciate you, and we'll see you later on in the show.
Sounds good, guys. Thank you. Bye, Sam.
All right, Chase, maybe go to Z-Man.
Yeah, let's go check out all the products from Z-Man. Pretty excited about that, huh?
Thrilled.
I love Z-Man stuff.
Yeah.
It's right up my alley. So I'm actually pretty excited to show the peeps. So I do a lot of like wade fishing at home.
Sure.
And I've used some different brands, like small, little tiny tubes. And the problem with them is you get a fish or two and they're pretty much destroyed and you got to retie. But Z-Man has made a really cool product that I'm pretty excited to get my hands on. So
Seth Fighter design.
Seth Fighter llama tubes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty stoked about this. So
How could you not be excited about that?
yeah, pretty excited. So we'll go over here and check it out. See what we got.
Oh, there's Bo Browning. That's who we need to get
Oh
in here.
yeah, we're gonna get Bo. Definitely gonna talk to Bo. You want to go pick on Bo first?
Yeah, I'd say there's nothing like just throwing something on live.
Yeah, here we go.
It really works well. Hey, Brandon. How goes it, sir?
Hey, what's up, buddy? You're on YouTube Live. Hey. Talking about golf.
Oh, good.
Yeah, here we go. Now you're talking about fishing.
Okay, good. I'll switch gears. What do you
All
want to
right, Bo, we're over here at Z-Man booth. Walk us through some of the new products. A lot of good stuff over on the back wall. I don't really care where we start. Let's just show us some stuff.
Come on, let's go look at the new stuff. We did win 2 awards last night. Best in freshwater soft baits and saltwater soft baits with our prawn stars, as well as our new swag LT, which is a big bait. It's going to be very popular. These are the saltwaters. That's the prawn stars right there. That's the pre-rigged, and that's the soft body that won the award last night. It's these right over here though. We've got a lot of really cool stuff coming down the line. One being the new fatty thick sticks. It's something just a adaptation to the ever so popular fatties that we've had out for so long now. Just a little bit stiffer body, stouter bait. Gonna be really well for like long casting where we couldn't quite get the distance out of the regular fatties. With this, we came out with a whole new line of fuzzy baits. That's the new craze. Super excited about this. This took us a long time to design. This is the fuzzy bugs. We have 2 other ones, the fuzzy TRD and the fuzzy nuggets. But this is the fuzzy bugs, my personal favorite. But just a really durable and buoyant bait that makes it a lot easier to fish and rig. But really, really cool. Like I said, it took us a long time to get it right. But once we got it where we wanted it, we were really pleased. Also, Seth Fighter came out with the new llama tubes, a really small little tube with a new special hook for it that we partnered with BMC to make. A really, really good smallmouth killer, lots of good colors in it. And then of course we've got the new Micro Max, a little bitty B.A.S. chatterbait. B.A.S. fishing is a really big trend now, so we wanted to kind of adapt our chatterbait line to those guys. And then we got the Baby Jack that came out at the Classic, but we're still pushing it really hard, so really cool adaptation to the jackhammer lineup of baits. With that, let's go this way and I'll show you the grand finale in my opinion. This one I'm most excited about is the new Swag LT. This is a line through bait hook. You can run your line through the nose, bring it out the top, for a top hook style, or you can run it out the belly, hook a treble hook in that little harness down there in the bottom. We made this bait to really want to run true right out of the package. We didn't want a bait that swim bait harness style that you had to modify and play with to get it to run right. So we really spent a lot of time. This took 2 years to get finalized, but we got it right finally, and we are super stoked. Lots of good colors, 5 and 6 inch, and it's going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit. I know it already won an award, so we're super excited about that. Kyle Jesse.
Knocked it out of the park. I mean, is there anything else you want to show us? Is that it?
I got a new tattoo, but I can't show you that right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
No, I can't. Yeah.
Did you get it last night?
Yep.
Oh,
my God.
News to me.
Yep. Me too.
Very nice.
Me too. It was news
What
to
is
me
it?
this morning. Do what?
What is it?
It's a Bass membership badge. Yep. Yep. It's on my left cheek.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're
Okay,
this,
sorry, I got cut off.
this has been riveting. Thanks, Bo. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming through Z-Man.
Maybe go check out some Pradco.
Yeah, sure. Let's go
Didn't
check
see
out some
Pradco yesterday.
Absolutely. Maybe we can stop by the FXR booth.
Yeah,
maybe.
sure.
Hang out over there. See what's going on. I'm sure probably Trey's over there, so we can say hey to Trey.
Laura's already mentioned it, but anybody, if you guys want to see anything specific, let us know. We are just wandering around, trying to see the other half of the show that we didn't see yesterday. So.
Yep. Hey, Carter.
Where's Steve Kennedy? Let's go.
You want to stop with Steve?
Let's go talk to Steve.
Okay, let's go talk. We can stop here. Why not? We're already on the way.
Nothing like interrupting people right in the conversation. Go ahead, Chase.
Here we go. Just go. I want you to go put the camera right in his face. See what he does.
I'm so sorry. We're cutting in on y'all's conversation.
What are we doing?
I'm giving you this microphone real fast because we're live on YouTube.
Are we live? Okay. Here comes a silly question. That's all I'm thinking. What? Do you want me? I'm just gonna hold this, I guess, so I can't flip it off.
We're gonna ask you what's going on in the Powerball.
I don't know. They got a new. they got a new vision system. Yeah, those fancy electronics that the kids all like to play with. Yeah, they got some of that going on, and got a new prop, stainless steel prop on the power pole move, and anyway, they're gonna have a new bumper in the box. And
What is the most interesting thing that you've seen so far?
my new glide bait. Come on now.
Yeah, Chase
I got a suspending glide bait. Pull one out. We got one in there.
Go in the back.
There you go. Let me check. Did we do that live? Nobody's watching, right? 150. So yeah, that's the coolest thing going.
It's got nice wear and tear on it too.
Yeah, I've been fishing with it. I got the hooks turned down because we were throwing in the tank yesterday, and
You didn't catch any out of the tank?
yeah,
Look at that.
Yeah, this is one I've been playing with. But
Beautiful.
this is my blue gizzard color. I got a baby bass like we threw at Smith last year.
Who could forget?
I got a perch that I'm planning on throwing when we go up north up here. So
Where can people buy them?
they're not on the market yet. It should be September. They're not in the stores yet, so we're getting close. But the original versions are still available. Yeah, you can get them at Tackle Warehouse for sure, and maybe even get them direct from G-Rat. So yeah. What? Who? Oh yeah. I got a new rocker minnow coming out. So so yeah, obviously the forward-facing the minnow deal is a big deal. But I've got one in what do they call it? Steve's green machine. Steve's green machine is what they're calling it. But it's no, Derek rained it. But I like mean green a little bit better. But anyway, it's just a translucent. What did I do? It's a translucent watermelon looking color, and I don't think anybody's doing anything in that nature right now. So
look at that, man. Oh, Julia's on there.
so we throw it in the tank. I tried to entertain everybody yesterday at the tanks, and so yeah, they were biting. I had like 4 bites the first cast out there with it. So yes. Anyway, we don't need to see all that.
He's on
So.
at one. He won't tell you that.
I'm talking to this. Yeah.
No. Sorry.
Anyway, I don't know. That's what we got going on. It's where's the vision deal? I don't even know where it is. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, go check that out. Yeah, that's actually cool.
We're supposed to learn about it here, but I hadn't. So yeah, the one part about it that I was super excited about is they have what's the Google Earth. They got Google Earth, and apparently the mobile app has historical data. So yeah, we should be able to.
You know, Spotify, you can do it all here.
Yes.
Look at all this.
So this is basically your phone.
So yeah, see, this is your kind of.
Jason's
This
an
is
iPad kid.
kind of over my head a little bit, but if you grew up with an iPad, this is your deal.
Yes.
So we can pull up our live right now.
Let's do it. Let's go live. Are you kidding me?
Is that
How
us?
do you do it?
We're-
No, but we're going to.
there you go. So,
This baby is.
so yeah, the younger guys are gonna love this.
So you'll definitely know this answer to these questions. Can you download the Roku app and watch Bass Live?
I would assume so. Yes, hearing a lot about it, but I don't have that channel yet. I'm sure it's
there. We're watching us be online. It's crazy. We're bumping the numbers.
Hold on, where are we?
Leave it on.
Leave it on.
There we go. We're lagging just a little bit. So
That is so.
cool. So yeah, it's gotta. So is there a
What
way
is the
to mix?
camera for? Is that so you can FaceTime?
Yeah, so you can do FaceTime live in the boat. That's the idea. Yeah. So again, over my head just a little bit, but yeah, some of the guys are going to want to do that for sure. They'll probably force me to do it at some point, and somebody will ask me stupid questions.
Wow.
I know exactly. Anyway, I'm trying to give you your money's worth here. So.
We got it.
Okay.
We'll see you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Handled this
Cheers,
beautifully.
Thanks.
We saw you across the
Thank
floor, and I was like, we've got to go talk to
Gotta go harass me.
Yeah, you know.
Bye, Steve.
Oh, bye. Got it.
Too good.
That was totally worth it.
That was well worth the stop there. I'm glad we stopped, Kyle.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Anytime you get to hear Steve Kennedy talk about literally anything, it's going to be entertaining.
It is going to be entertaining. All right, we are here in the Pradco booth. I guess.
I want to get Chad Warner here to run us through some stuff. If there's one guy that can talk about the products here,
Yeah.
you're going to really hate this, okay?
Oh yeah.
But we're live on Bassmaster's YouTube.
Sweet.
And we need somebody
Let me
to
put
talk
this
about the
away.
new stuff.
Okay,
I'm gonna mic you up. How about that?
let's go. I can't show you that.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
no,
It's top
no, it's
secret.
all
We
good.
can't-
Yeah, stop. Yeah. What are we doing?
All right, Chad, we are
Let's go.
we're here trying to see some of the new products.
Okay,
You
right
get to
on.
stop by Pradco yesterday. Show
let's
us
go.
what we got going on
Let me
here
set
at
this
Pradco.
down. Yeah. Okay. So in YUM, we've got, everybody knows the sonar minnow, right, Kyle?
course,
Everybody
of course.
knows that we got 6 killer new colors in the sonar minnow. I'm just gonna go down the line. This one's called Smooth. What do you think about that? Now?
I like that.
You
That
gotta,
is smooth.
you gotta be a killer
That is
color to
smooth.
be called Smooth.
No doubt.
We've got Shadow Shad. We've got Glacier Minnow. So this one was kind of patterned after everybody's favorite color in a jerkbait, which is pearl blue.
Sure.
Okay. We've got this, look at this, Gold Rush, smallmouth killer.
I like that. Kind
Yeah.
of that pink shimmy on the bottom. Like
Jason Christie's favorite, Milkshaker.
that. I like it.
Yeah. And then we've got traditional pearl green or pro green pearl. And this comes in a 3, a 4, and the 5-inch.
So the bigger sizes are relatively new. They came out after the smaller sizes.
Yeah,
Correct.
3-inch was the OG. That was the original. Then we had the 4 and the 5. So here you go. Here's the 5 in the Gold Rush.
For all the folks that like a bigger minnow,
All
that is
that,
a great
yeah,
one.
all the folks that like a bigger minnow. That's right. Let's roll around here to the other side.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Come on, Laura.
Okay, so we busted up the jerk make market last year with the Flashpoint, right? So here's your traditional Flashpoint that we released last year. If you haven't seen it, it's got an embedded blade in here. This does two things. Provides a different flash point, bright flash, and also shows up better on your forward-facing sonar. Well, we come with the Junior. So we've now got a smaller version. Same properties, same characteristics, just a smaller version for like smallmouth. Ooh, look at that.
Spotted bass, Coosa River
Spotted bass,
I
Coosa
mean,
River
they
spots,
love that.
largemouth. Dude, anything will eat this jerkbait, but we had to get a smaller one in both the deep and the original.
So I got to tell you this. You'll appreciate this.
Okay.
I've talked to a few Elite Series pros, not sponsored by Pradco.
I love
I'm not
it.
going to name
Keep
them
talking.
by name.
No, don't name them. Don't name them.
Told me that the flash point is the real deal.
It's
very
legit,
good.
dude.
It's very, very
And I'm
good.
not saying that just because I work the company. It's legit. Y'all want to check out one more thing?
Let's do it.
We got to
Let's
go.
do it.
We
got
got to
time.
go to GLF. Okay.
Let's do it.
We're about to bust them up. Dan, check this out. We're live right now with Bass.
Hey, what's going on?
I had to drag them over here for you to talk about the micro series.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm gonna hold this.
Sure.
You talk.
I can
Go.
So look, everyone knows that things are going smaller. Fish are getting more pressure. Forward-facing sonar is not going away, and the solution is smaller, and we're going even smaller now. I mean, most people think it's ridiculous that we're going smaller as GLF because we're known as the small bait company. And now this micro series up to 40% smaller, and we're already seeing a massive difference in the way the fish are responding to it, especially when you got tough conditions, cold front, post front, high pressure, especially in a tournament when you know that those fish are in that zone and two competitors have already gone through that zone. You can go right in behind them and feel confident that those fish will still bite this stuff because no one's throwing this stuff yet. So if you're one of the first to get on this style of fishing, you're gonna catch them.
What's your favorite of the three, dude? So you got basically three options. What's your favorite? I know it's probably gonna be hard for you to pick, but
yeah, I think there's two. Like, if I was to pick, I would say the Juvie craw is my number one. Reason being is, ever since I started fishing tournaments, every time I open the live well, if they're on a craw bite, they're coughing up these tiny little craws, and no one makes one this small. So this is our 2-inch version. It matches those tiny juvenile craws that those bass love to target. They're just easy for them to eat. And, you throw that out there, you just sit it on the bottom, you barely move it, and it's just so natural, and no one's doing it. So for me, not only that, I just won a tournament in St. Lawrence this past weekend. Beat a bunch of really good fishermen, and without this bait, there's no way we're bringing in that 27 pounds plus. Two of our bigger fish came on this bait. And then the other one is the micro
that's my favorite.
Yeah, so this is the micro sneaky underspin. No one makes an underspin this small. It's built on that's the regular size.
Comparison.
So it's built on a size 1 Gamakatsu 604. The level of detail and premiumness in this is insane. And you can people think like, it's just a little bit smaller, there's no difference. Everything changes when you go from the regular sneaky underspin to this. Two things. One, you can fish that shallow water because you can bring that bait in so much slower, and fish have longer to react to it. And just the profile, like, everyone's kind of getting into this micro size. They're seeing a lot of the regular size underspins. So you can go in behind these guys, target those same boulders, those same spots, whatever structure you're hitting or a flat, move this thing, come just under the surface, and you reel it super slow. And yeah, it's incredible. And it's got the hook to back it up, the 604 Gammy. You put your favorite little tiny swim bait on there. Yeah, I just, for me, it's not a matter of like if people are going to figure it out. It's just a matter of when, because we're seeing it. We're seeing the way the fish are reacting, and it's only going smaller for us. So, yeah.
That's one of the things, too, I wanted to add is, like, obviously this is great for the smallmouth market as well, but you think about, like, where you guys are close to, like Wash Top, places where the fish school.
10 killer, which
100%.
you guys were this year.
When those fish get pressured, like, they don't eat anything.
100%.
A lot of guys for years and years have been having to throw basically Bobby Garland crappie jig or something small. Like, that kind of deal, like the little drop minnow, things like that. Like, those are sweet. Like,
I live close to 10 killer. Dan's like, dude, are you going to throw this micro stuff? I said 100% in the wintertime, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm going to smash them on it, too.
I think what I'm most excited about is, I'm a northern guy, right? Like, I live and breathe smallmouth and clear water. But being here today and yesterday, the BFS guys have just been going nuts over it, way more than I expected. And I think that's, to me, those like Texas, California guys who are right in the BFS stuff. Like this micro stuff plays right into that.
Boom. Dude, Kyle, thanks for coming by. Are we still going?
No, yeah, we're still
Can
live.
we show one more thing?
Let's do it.
Because
Let's do it.
it's catfish, though. Is that cool?
Sure.
We won Best in Show.
There's no structure.
Whisker Seeker Tackle won Best in Show. Matt.
All right, we're checking out some catfish stuff. Let's go see.
Let's go. Matt. I got to interrupt. We got Bass. We got Bass. We're live. We won Best in Show
Bass.
with what?
Catfish.
Yeah. Come on. Tell them what we won Best in Show in.
Well, I tell you what, we came out with the bait cooler. It's solar powered. It'll last on just one charge, 10 days straight. It's got 3 pumps in there. And then on top of that, if it gets like 1 hour of sun or 2 hours of sun a day, it'll last 60 plus days. So there's no more batteries. There's no more changing out batteries. And you got the sun. You're out in the boat where the sun is. It'll just continually stay charged with 3 pumps in there.
You're the man. You're the man, dude. Yes. Hey, thanks for coming by, dude.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. Yes, right on.
Good
All
stuff.
right. Hey,
We
go get everybody else cool stuff here.
that's what we're trying to do. It's a big show. There's a lot of things to see, but you knocked it out of the park, and we
love
appreciate
you, Bass.
it.
Yes.
Thank you, Chad.
Appreciate it, man. All right. All right, Kyle, that was great.
That was a lot of energy. Like now, I feel like rejuvenated.
Yeah, I feel like
Holy
I'm ready to go. Hey, look, it's Malcolm Stewart's dirt bike. That's awesome. Big dirt bike fan. I am.
Chase is a big dirt bike fan.
And it's Shane Rance. Are we gonna hang out here in the FXR booth and see what's going on?
Check it out. I mean, what do we
I
got?
don't know. We got a lot of stuff. Let's go bug somebody back here and see what all we got. Yeah, it's floating. Wait, it floats. That's cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get in the tub. That didn't. Howdy. Good. How are you? Good. Good. We're just hanging out, checking out some FXR stuff. We're live on Bassmaster YouTube channel. So yeah.
Couldn't have came over at a better time.
Came at a better time. It's Davey Height.
Davey, we're live on the Bassmaster YouTube. Here's Mike Gill. Go ahead.
Show us what we got new at FXR. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a cool booth. Obviously, FXR got a lot of neat stuff from the rain suits. This is the floating version. I did that yesterday. We got a new guy doing that today, laying there on his back all day long.
Oh, no.
This is this guy right here uses forward-facing sonar a lot, so he doesn't move a whole lot. He only makes a cast when he sees a fish, and he hasn't seen one yet. Okay, so come on over here. We got some cool stuff.
Hey, Jack. You doing? Hey, man. We're YouTubing. Yeah, we're YouTubing.
So we got some really, really cool, extreme cold weather stuff. FXR does a lot of snowmobiling equipment and gear and that sort of thing, so it's really, really cool. My wife wants one of those right over there, the baby blue.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
It's really, really cool. Yep, and check it out. It's like there. It's just so well made. If you look right here, see, like it doesn't let snow or rain or anything like around your waist, and then this comes down further. I mean, just a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, Chase put that on.
A lot of thought.
That's a woman's shirt.
Real men can wear baby blue. Obviously, a big women's line, and then it's all performance wear. It's all high quality stuff. The boots, the shorts. It's just all good stuff. FXR.
In your
FXR.
opinion, what is like a must-have?
So, for a fisherman, a must-have is obviously the rain suit, and the new tri-laminate rain gear over there. I guess I should have been behind those guys right there. I guess we'll go to let's go right here. Let me show you.
Oh, we've done a circle here.
So this is a Vapor Pro rain suit. It's a tri-laminate, like 3 layers in there. It's breathable, but absolutely waterproof. There you go, Chase. Help a brother out. A great zipper there.
That's a great zipper. It won't
That's a
even
great
come
zipper.
undone.
Come on down.
I don't know. It's stuck, Davey.
Okay. Well, cut. So
I don't want to tear it up.
We should have got Chase to unzip the ladies' wear. Maybe it would have been a little easier. I'm messing with him. I love him.
But anyway, this is super. I've worn it. It's most of the time we need this lighter weight stuff that keeps you dry but not gets you really, really hot. A lot of Gore-Tex stuff that just like really, really hot most of the year. But this is my favorite rain suit of all time, no joke. Vapor Pro tri-laminate, tops and bottoms. So that's a must-have as a fisherman. But they got a lot of cool stuff. Have a great pro staff. A lot of these guys are Elite Series fishermen. Really, really grown in the last few years. So check it out, FXR.
Thank you.
Maybe we'd prefer for you to just continue walking us around the show, but we know you're busy, so we'll let you get back to doing your actual job.
Thank you so much. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Show up all day, every day, working hard. ICAST 2025.
Thank you, Davey.
Thanks, Davey.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow.
I have my glasses out, guys.
Let's do a heart. Here you go. Who did the other half of the heart?
Oh, sweet. See, dude. All right. What else we got here? So, man.
I can't believe I made you do that.
I don't know, actually. I do wanna show a few things from SPRO yesterday. We showed some hide-up stuff.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Oh yeah, we did.
But there was a few things I saw from SPRO that were pretty neat, and then I have to imagine we're getting pretty close to. How long have we been going, Laura? No, we have not. We can walk over there.
We've been going an hour, or you guys have been going an hour.
We can certainly do it.
Sure. I actually haven't been down this aisle yet. Done this like particular way. I feel like I haven't seen the whole show. Yeah, maybe Steve Cruz. Hey,
Brian?
Hey, Brian Schmidt.
We did see Missile yesterday, in fairness.
Staying true to the principle.
We did see. Well, yeah, I guess so. Oh, Laura's getting ahead of us.
We try to run away so we don't have to be on
Do
camera,
this?
and then Laura just
Laura
runs.
just keeps, yeah,
catches
she just keeps finding us.
That's probably all the function we currently have. This product is still.
Yeah, still no John Cruz, man.
I'm telling you, he's the busiest person at the
He's
show.
a busy guy.
All right,
We've struck
Chase.
out twice. All right, Kyle, what are we going to check out here at SPRO?
Well,
What did you see
Of
there?
course, what I wanted to see is being covered around. It's literally that smaller swim bait. Is what we look. How's it going, brother? How are you, man?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing well. It's the little small.
Oh yeah,
swim bait.
that guy back there, right? You think I can have it?
Who? Maybe.
I go a little heavier.
Would have
Yeah, there it is.
Would have snapped it.
It's the little guy. The KGB SPRO collab. The little one. I mean, just for reference, I mean, that's Chase's little baby hands. And yeah, very cute little guy. It's got the rotating hook hanger there. Of course, very nice for swim bait, heavier bait. Fish don't have as much leverage. It's just a cute little bite-sized package. Fishing for, spotted bass, smallmouth, places where the bait fish is just generally smaller. I mean, that's a sweet little bait. Very cool. Big fan of that. Then there's a prop frog. Chase, want to grab one of those?
Yeah, let's grab a prop frog. Well, that's
Look at this
gonna be
little
that's gonna be
guy.
nasty in Florida.
Killer Gill, fan favorite. It's got two props on it. It's a prop bait. It's a frog.
Isn't that cool? It's like got like a concave back to, I guess, maybe help the water run towards that back prop.
Brian New told me yesterday that he'd been wanting them to come out with something of this nature for a long time. Finally did. He said he'd been basically trying to make his own for like 10 years, and now they've come out with one that's
He can throw.
It's good. Yeah.
He can throw it now. Somebody said they wanted to see some dirty jigs.
Did they?
Yeah.
It's right there. We can go check it out.
Let's see what he's over there.
Give the people what they want. Dirty jigs, you got it. Other than like walking right back to where you came from.
You think I can steal some Smarties?
Maybe.
Are you about to just walk off?
Yeah, I stole some Smarties. Yeah, absolutely. Very good.
I love spring.
Andy? Kyle, you're a big Dirty Jigs guy.
I am.
So you're going to have to hold down the ship here.
I do love a dirty jig. Think,
Oh, hey, Bob Down is
some of the best colors on the market. Good components. It's people are all about homemade jigs, and
Oh,
that's
now
great.
Scott's here. Good. This will work out perfect. You want to grab them?
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt, but yes, we will grab them. Scott, you're going to really hate this. You're going to really hate this. We're live on Bassmaster's YouTube channel.
Yep.
And people want to see some dirty jigs, so you're going to show them some dirty jigs.
Awesome. We like that. We like that at Dirty
That really
Jigs.
wasn't as much of a question as I wanted it to be,
Right.
but we're live.
No problem. Well, we got some new stuff. You want to see the new stuff?
Let's see the new stuff.
All right.
Let's see it.
New stuff for ICAST 2025 here. We came out with a pure tungsten guppy head. We had a tungsten guppy head, but it was a resin. So now it's a lot smaller, a lot more compact. Got a lot wire keeper, Yamagatsu hook in it. They got a 1/0 and a 3/0 hook in the tungsten guppy head. That's a pure tungsten guppy head. The one thing that they're really showing a lot of is the Weekend series. So it's called the Weekender series of jigs. They have a vertical eye. They have a vertical eye, I'm sorry. And then they have a horizontal, which is a flat eye. Flat eye is more of a casting or pitching jig. Same head pretty much as the Canterbury flipping jig. This jig is a 50 strand skirt, has a mustad hook in them. The vertical eye has a little bit larger hook, as you can see, more of a swim jig style, mustad hook in it. The thing about the Weekender series, it's a little bit cost point, $4.99 retail. Dirty Jigs has never had a jig out for $4.99 retail. Same great quality as all their other jigs, just a little bit lighter version hook and more affordable to the guys that really don't want to spend $6.99 on a jig. So that's the two newest things they have. I've been excited last year and a half over the Dirty Jigs compact spinnerbait. Caught a ton of fish on it. Won a tournament this year using it, and got another top 10 using it. So that's another thing that's been really good. It's a premium spinnerbait, 035 wire, which is a real fine wire. Gets a lot of vibration. It's got pure Hillbrant blades on it. That's another thing that's really good about it. So check out everything, dirtyjigs.com or Nichols, and got some great quality products.
And how long has your signature series jig been out? 'Cause it's been going for a while. now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
one
We
of the
came
more
out with
popular ones, right?
We came out with this Canterbury flipping jig. It's really like an all-purpose jig because I use it for swimming around seawalls or brush, but it's not necessarily a grass jig. We came out with that probably in about 2015, probably. It's been a long
won a tournament
time
on
ago.
Beaver Lake with it,
That
I
Beaver
believe.
Lake was 2000. Man, that was a little bit before that. You
I
was
was,
there.
I
It
was in
2000.
school at Arkansas when that happened. I
So
was
what
on the
year
water
was
watching
it?
you there. That was awesome. I do not remember. It had to have been between 15 and 18.
It was 15, I think, when
Okay,
I won. So
yeah.
it probably came out in 14 and won a tournament on it. I've had a lot of good finishes on the Canterbury flipping jig. Now we have a compact version of that that's actually, with the pressure on today's lakes, it's actually caught up, if not outselling the regular version. So they've both been good. Dirty Jig's been around a long time. I actually swapped hands a few years ago. Nichols, Brooks, Woodward with Nichols Baits ended up purchasing it. And I tell you what, I mean, everybody was worried about it, but it's done nothing but go up since then.
Well, Scott, we appreciate you a ton.
Appreciate
you
you,
knocked
guys.
it out of the park.
Thank
We gave you no notice, and we appreciate you for doing this.
That's
You
all
could've just
right,
told us
man.
to-
I appreciate it.
to
We're
kick
here.
rocks.
That's what we're here for.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, buddy. See ya.
All right, Kyle, that went extremely well.
Yeah, it went great.
Now what are we doing? Yeah,
yeah, we can go to Minn Kota.
Yeah, we can go hang out over there. That'd be cool. We're gonna walk right past Missile again, and I bet we're not gonna see John Cruz. Yeah, maybe. Dang, still tied up.
There's Dano.
Hey, Dano. All right.
I saw a giant one on Amazon.
Chase, I noticed yesterday somebody commented on the YouTube Live and says this is the worst presentation I've ever seen.
Wow.
Just thought I would mention that to you.
Wow, that was very kind
What's
of
up,
them.
dude? How are you? Doing all right?
Yeah,
Good to see you. Good, man.
Wow, that's quite the compliment, really.
Yeah.
President, glad we're knocking it out of the
Yeah,
park.
hopefully they enjoy it as much today.
Yeah, well, we can only hope.
Believe it or not, this is not a Bassmaster Live production. This is
a
phone and a couple microphones and walking around a giant area. So, tone down your expectations. They're user number 1432875, whatever your name was.
Hey, we ain't Tommy Sanders and Mark Zona, so the bar's pretty low. Bar is pretty low. I tell you what, Laura, I smell food and I'm instantly hungry now. Oh yeah. Yeah, Steve's booth. Yeah, Auburn's there. Logan Parks is there.
Think you can get there this way?
Yeah, I think so. Look at this pond. Oh, dude, you could throw a bait in the fish's mouth. We got a lure? We got a. Dang. All right. See if you can grab somebody here, Kyle, and tell us about the new stuff. Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, friends.
How are you?
I'm excellent. You're going to really hate this, okay? We're live on Bassmaster's YouTube channel.
Yeah?
I mean, live.
You're live, yes. Hey, we're live at ICAST Show 2025.
We want to check out some of the new stuff here.
Okay.
Okay. Obviously, the Explorer unit's been a big hit. Won an award, I saw
We did.
yesterday.
Yeah, we got Best
Awesome.
Electronics.
And then
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
new kayak motor. Is that right? I
It
saw
was.
that in the new product showcase.
It was.
So, kind of tell us what we got going
let's,
here.
let's
with
strap you up
D-Man,
here.
All right.
Tim Price.
All right, there we go.
All right. Well, let's walk over here.
You're never going to forgive me for this. I know
That's
it.
all right. It's all good. Anything for you, buddy. So yeah, this is actually the new kayak motor. This is the new Chirova that we just launched here recently. So paired up with our Explorer, Explorer 9 on there. So all the good features of the Chirova, spot lock, you know, like shorter shaft about for the kayak anglers. So been super good. The micro remote that's up in there, and then again paired up with your